Welcome, everybody, to the final David Pakman show of 2024. The end of the year is really serving up a MAGA civil war, which I believe is clear is going to play a major role in the first 100 days of the Trump administration. And it's really going to play a major role in those first 100 days, no matter what happens. And what I mean by that is, if indeed the Musk technocrat coalition, which has reached Trump and seized control to a degree of Trumpism, if it remains simpatico with Trump, it's going to wield major power and to a degree direct the first 100 days of Trump's presidency. If it doesn't remain simpatico with Trump, it will be because this devolving into a civil war that we're seeing gets so bad that the coalition implodes, and it will then wreak havoc over the first 100 days of Trump's incoming administration. So either way, this is potentially going to be the defining aspect of the first 100 days of the second Trump term. And one of the things that's happening right now is that tensions are running really, really high. They're running high specifically because MAGA is now asking itself, which side is Trump on? Is Trump on the side of the pseudo-populist right? Or is Trump on the side of the technocratic, anarcho-capitalist, whatever, of which, Peter Thiel and Elon Musk and others consider themselves a part? And this now has led to them easily getting mad at anything Trump does. And the latest thing that they are mad about is Donald Trump's troth-central post after the passing at 100 years of age of former President Jimmy Carter. One of the things I noticed about the message, and we'll look at it in a moment, is that it wasn't particularly vicious or vindictive. It didn't ascribe pejorative nicknames to Jimmy Carter, etc. It wasn't a new Trump, but it's this one time Trump opted not to hurl horrible insults. Here's the post that Trump made about Jimmy Carter, which has angered so many Magapotamians. Quote, "I just heard of the news about the passing of President Jimmy Carter. Those of us who have been fortunate to have served as president understand this is a very exclusive club, and only we can relate to the enormous responsibility of leading the greatest nation in history. The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. For that, we all owe him a debt of gratitude. Melania and I are thinking warmly of the Carter family and their loved ones during this difficult time. We urge everyone to keep them in their hearts and prayers." This is totally standard and milquetoast in every way. It's not what you would expect of Trump. And the fact that the MAGAs expected something different has now sent them for a loop. As the New Republic reports, Donald Trump's diehard MAGA fans are irritated by his recent statement on the passing of former President Jimmy Carter. A whole bunch of responses that are angry. Theodore Winters, "I know you're being nice, but you're tripping. Carter was a terrible president and damaged the United States of America to such an extent that we are still dealing with his horribly policy decisions and his inflation repercussions in 2024. I get it. He just passed, and we have to be respectful and nice, but let's still keep it real. Commies kill puppies," said, "I appreciate your graciousness toward him, but it won't win you any points from the leftists. They're soulless." And then John 55, who identifies as America First, complained that Carter pardoned draft dodgers during the Vietnam War without recognizing Trump is a draft dodger. Jimmy Carter pardoned all the Vietnam draft dodgers that forced other men to take their place. Many of these men did not come home. Personally, I think Carter lived a long life to suffer for the pardons to the draft dodgers he pardoned. A whole bunch of other ones as well. Imagine that you're angering your base because all you did is not viciously attack a recently deceased Christian former president, which, whatever you think about Jimmy Carter, I don't care about religion, but Jimmy Carter was a Christian. He was deeply religious, unlike Trump. The MAGAs claim to love that. The MAGAs claim that Christianity is one of the great buoying powers in society and culture. And yet many of them are angry that Trump didn't viciously attack the recently deceased 100-year-old Christian. That's where we are today. And the chaos is visible elsewhere. I want to talk about that as well. Experience better sleep with the Pod 4 Ultra by 8 Sleep, one of today's sponsors. The Pod 4 Ultra is a smart mattress cover that fits easily over your existing mattress to regulate temperature throughout the night. You can choose a setting anywhere from 55 to 110 degrees. I like 60. I don't like getting hot when I sleep, and it makes a huge difference. If you share your bed, each side can be independently controlled. You have one temperature, your partner has another. The pod will also monitor your sleep and check out the patterns of sleep to automatically adjust the temperature to optimize rest. Snoring is no problem. The pod can gently elevate your head to reduce snoring when detected, leading to a better night's sleep for you and your partner. You can try the Pod 4 Ultra 30 nights with no risk. If it's not a good fit, send it back. My guess is you'll try it and want to keep it. Go to 8sleep.com/Pacman. Use the code Pacman for $350 off your Pod 4 Ultra. The link is in the description.